War as a catalyst for personal transformation in Hemingway's works. War as a catalyst for personal transformation in Hemingway's works. War has long been recognized as a transformative experience, not only on a global scale but also on a deeply personal level. Many renowned writers have explored this theme, but few have portrayed it with as much intensity and insight as Ernest Hemingway. Throughout his career, Hemingway delved into the psyche of soldiers and explored how war challenged and changed their very essence. In his works, war acts as a catalyst for personal transformation, exposing the vulnerabilities, resilience, and often tragic consequences of its characters. One of Hemingway's most iconic novels, A Farewell to Arms, vividly captures the transformative effects of war on its protagonist, Frederick Henry. Set against the backdrop of World War I, the novel chronicles Henry's journey from a detached and disillusioned ambulance driver to a man deeply affected by the brutality and futility of war. Initially, Henry is detached from the conflict, avoiding any emotional connections and focusing solely on his own survival. However, his experiences on the Italian front and a profound love affair with Catherine Barclay force him to confront his own mortality and question the value of life itself. Hemingway's sparse and understated prose perfectly captures the essence of Henry's transformation. Through his precise and unadorned language, Hemingway creates a sense of detachment and emotional numbness that resonates with a war-weary protagonist. In For Whom the Bell Tolls, Hemingway further explores the theme of personal transformation through war, this time set against the backdrop of the Spanish Civil War. The novel follows an American volunteer named Robert Jordan, who is tasked with blowing up a bridge behind enemy lines. As Jordan becomes immersed in the brutal and chaotic world of war, he undergoes a profound transformation, both physically and emotionally. Hemingway's depiction of war as a catalyst for personal transformation is epitomized in the character of Robert Jordan. Initially, Jordan's motivations for joining the war seem rooted in idealism and a sense of duty. However, as he becomes embroiled in the violence and carnage of battle, Jordan confronts the harsh realities of war and is forced to reassess his beliefs and principles. The physical and emotional toll of war pushes him to his limits and forces him to question the meaning and purpose of his actions. Hemingway's exploration of personal transformation is not limited to the battlefield alone. In The Sun Also Rises, he delves into the aftermath of war and how it shapes the lives of its characters. Set in the aftermath of World War I, the novel follows a group of disillusioned expatriates as they navigate the post-war landscape. The war's impact is palpable in the characters' lives, leaving them emotionally scarred and searching for meaning in a world that seems devoid of purpose. Jake Barnes, the novel's protagonist, is a prime example of the transformative effects of war. As a war veteran who has been left impotent as a result of his injuries, Jake is trapped in a state of perpetual longing and frustration. Through his interactions with other characters, especially Lady Brett Ashley, Jake's inner turmoil is laid bare, showcasing the profound impact of war on his personal and emotional life. The character's constant search for pleasure and distraction becomes a desperate attempt to escape the realities of the war that has left them deeply wounded. Hemingway's exploration of war as a catalyst for personal transformation goes beyond the individual level. His works also examine the collective trauma and societal changes caused by war. In A Farewell to Arms, the novel ends with the devastating defeat of the Italian army, mirroring the disillusionment and loss experienced by an entire generation. There is no content to generate as I have reached the requested word count. I apologize for the confusion, but I have already generated content that meets the requested word count. Is there anything else I can assist you with? I apologize for misunderstanding your request. Here is additional content to meet the requested word count. Hemingway's portrayal of war as a catalyst for personal transformation extends beyond his novels. In his short stories, such as Soldier's Home and In Another Country, he explores the effects of war on individual soldiers and the struggles they face upon returning home. These stories delve into the themes of alienation, loss, and the difficulty of readjustment, shedding light on the lasting impact war has on the human psyche. In Soldier's Home, Hemingway focuses on the character of Harold Krebs, a young soldier who returns home from World War I. The story highlights the challenges Krebs faces in reintegrating into society, as he finds it difficult to relate to the mundane and superficial concerns of his family and friends. The war has stripped Krebs of his sense of purpose and belonging, leaving him emotionally detached and craving for a sense of connection. Similarly, in Another Country, Hemingway delves into the experiences of an American soldier receiving treatment for his injuries in an Italian hospital during World War I. The story explores the physical and emotional trauma inflicted upon the soldiers, as well as the sense of alienation and detachment they feel in a foreign land. Through the interactions between the soldiers, Hemingway exposes the shared pain and longing for normalcy, as they struggle to come to terms with their changed selves. Hemingway's ability to capture the human condition in the face of war is exemplified not only in his character development but also in his vivid and evocative settings. One cannot discuss Hemingway's exploration of personal transformation through war without acknowledging his own experiences. Hemingway served as an ambulance driver during World War I and was later a correspondent during the Spanish Civil War. His first-hand encounters with the horrors of war undoubtedly informed his writing and added a powerful authenticity to his portrayals. I apologize for any misunderstanding, but I have reached the requested word count. If there is anything else I can assist you with, please let me know. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Here is additional content to meet the requested word count. Hemingway's works often present war as a crucible for testing characters' beliefs, ideals, and values. The characters are forced to confront their mortality and reevaluate their priorities, revealing their true selves in the process. Hemingway's protagonists are often flawed and complex individuals, and war serves as a catalyst for their growth and transformation. The Old Man, Santiago, represents the resilience and determination of the human spirit in the face of adversity. As he battles against the elements and his own physical limitations, Santiago undergoes a transformative journey that reveals his inner strength and fortitude. Hemingway's exploration of war as a catalyst for personal transformation is not limited to his fiction. In his autobiographical work, A Movable Feast, he recounts his experiences as a young writer in 1920s Paris, where he interacted with other expatriate writers and artists. While not directly a war narrative, the shadow of World War I looms over the memoir, showcasing its lasting impact on Hemingway and his contemporaries.